Instead of asking Ryder James what he was thinking, I grabbed my latte and ran out of the house crying. I ran all the way from the mansion, through a once again sudden yet mood-setting rain, to the mall. Being a Saturday, it was a perfect, densely populated area to cry loudly in for attention. Finally, mall security showed up. "Ma'am," he started, looming over me. "It's Peaches Jane to you, daughter of Patty and Daddy Jane," I said, angry at this random stranger for not knowing who I was. "I'm going to have to ask you to leave the food court, as it's 12 o'clock, and you're taking up a table with your over-exaggerated crying." "No," I said, looking up at the man before punching him in the face. "You don't understand how hard my life is." The security guard stared at me, grabbed me by the wrist, and pulled me off to the mall's holding cells. "What the hell?" I yelled from inside. "You can't just keep me in here." "Why not?" One of the guards sounded genuinely intrigued by my stupidity. "Because I'm multimillionaire Peaches Jane, and my life is very hard, and clearly you're out to ruin it." "I've never heard of you before." The guard shrugged and walked away. "Oh, and by the way, Jim, it's totally pressing charges." I screamed and broke down crying, and curled up in the fetal position, sucking my thumb. "How dare he!" I yelled. "He needs to feel bad for me and my petty protagonist crap." "Hey, Jones," I heard the first guard's voice. Instantly done crying, I was on my knees, holding the cell bars in my hands, watching Jim. "Kid hits like a 3-year-old, he said. Let her go." The Jones guard looked confused. I was too happy to be confused. Finally, he understood my struggles. Next, he just had to admit that I'm ugly, and we'd be on the same page. "The ugly one is my daughter. Please open the cell." My mother's voice rang in my ears. Her super sexy temptress body came up behind Jim. She grabbed his butt and walked up to my cell door. "Hello, Peaches," she said, drawling her voice in that purring satanic succubus way. "Mother," I glared at her. The cell door opened, and I walked out hurriedly. My mother followed close behind me. "Call me?" Jim called. "Maybe," was her response. We were silent for a second. My phone buzzed. "Your mom and I are a thing. I'm leaving you, Peaches."